Hi, Christina. Hi, Martha. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Let's wait for one more minute before we get started.
All right, let's get started with our circle of love for this week. Once again, it's a beautiful Friday morning here. We are based in Dallas right now. It's a beautiful morning. We've had a lot of thunderstorms and overcast skies over the last couple of days. But it's all clearing out, and we're going to be having a nice warm sunshine, a weekend full of sunshine. And we wish you a lot of sunshine in your life as well, wherever you are. So, today we are going to talk about creative visualization, and that's our focus of practice as well. Creative visualization was a term that Shakti Gawain made very popular, and she wrote the book and she went on to write many other books. Creative visualization is one of those practices, and by her own admission, she did not create or coin the word. It's been around for a long time, but she definitely made it very popular. The basic premise here, as we practice creative visualization, is one, knowing what is it that we want in our life. We all want something in our life. As Louis says, we all know what is it that we don't want, but it's also important to know what we want in its place. So we kind of say, oh, I don't want this job, I don't want this boss, I don't want this relationship because it's not working for me. And then goes on to say, okay, but then get clear about what is it that you want. And that's the first step, getting clear what we want in the various areas of our life: health, wealth, relationships, career, and our own bodies, our own health. Once we get clear about what we want, the second step is being able to place that vision with clarity in our consciousness, in our awareness. And Neville Goddard, who was a mystic in the early 20th century, he went on to kind of say that imagination is consciousness. Einstein has already said, and he's on record having said, imagination is more powerful than knowledge. And the whole notion here is that when we get clear about the vision, about what is it that we want to create, change, attract in our life, the moment we are able to place that as a thought seed in our awareness, in our consciousness, in our subconscious mind, that is where the real magic starts to happen. Creative visualization is one of the best practices that allows us to take this thought seed of what is it that we want to create in our life and place it in our consciousness. It allows us to access our inner faculties, our inner world, our higher self. It allows us, in the words of Dr. Wayne Dyer, it allows us to harness the power of intention. It allows us to take this vision, translate it into an intention, and then set this intention free to the universe, knowing fully well that the intention will come back to you in the perfect time, space, and sequence, multiplied, folded over, and ready for you to enjoy the benefits. So this is what the practice of creative visualization is. Now, at times it feels like meditation, and in a way it is meditation. At times it feels like being able to focus very precisely on the things that we want to create. Now, there are many people who have gone on to uh, refer to creative visualization in different forms. So we've had the privilege of working with Tony Robbins, for example, and he calls it priming. It's a 17-minute sequence, 18-minute sequence that you do every morning. Once again, getting clear about what you want, harnessing the thought, the clarity of the thought, and placing it in your own consciousness. It's a technique that athletes and peak performers the world over practice multiple times every day. It's also a technique that Disney got in their Cars movie, Cars 1, where Lightning McQueen wakes up in his trailer Mac practicing creative visualization. So it's a very powerful technique.
Many people also call it guided imagery or
Yes.
visual imagery.
Yes, it's called guided imagery. It's called visual imagery. It's also called active or dynamic meditation. Once again, words don't matter. What you do with those words is what matters. There's also a notion that you got to be able to see something in your mind's eye, and a lot of us are not visual. We have uh, different channels of learning. So it doesn't, you don't necessarily have to see something in your mind's eye. So while you might hear us saying, or you might hear others saying uh, in this guided process that, hey, see this in your mind's eye. If you don't see the pictures, that's perfectly okay. Thinking about it, having a sense of what is it that you want to create, a sense of awareness, keeping it in your consciousness, saying it aloud to yourself, or saying it to yourself in your mind's eye, and then letting the vibration and frequency of those words soak in. All of those are equally powerful techniques. So you could be visual, you could be kinesthetic, you could be uh, auditory, you could be uh, you could be more intellectual. So it doesn't have that, there isn't a right way or a wrong way to practice creative visualization. What's important is that you practice. And as you practice getting into that space, it gets easier, it gets better, and you would be able to focus laser sharp on what is it that you want to create.
So let's start the visualization.
Let's start the visualization. Let's practice.
And it's an enjoyable exercise. You'll be visualizing being in the nature. So just relax and enjoy.
Yeah, you'd be visualizing or thinking or bringing to awareness the beauties of Mother Nature.
So get comfortable, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in and let go. Take a few more deep breaths in and let your body completely relax, allowing your mind to completely relax. Noticing if you're holding any tension in your body, just let it go. Feel yourself in your body right now in this moment. As you inhale and exhale, feel the stress flowing out of you with every breath. Your body is becoming more and more comfortable. Let all the tension go at the top of your head. Feel your face muscles relax, your neck and your shoulders, the muscles in your abdomen, thighs, legs, and feet. Feel a wave of relaxation passing through your entire body. Now bring to your mind one of your favorite peaceful, beautiful places. This could be a place you have been before, like a silent redwood grove with cool shade and towering ancient trees that protect you. Or it could be a white sand beach where the ocean waves gently lap the shore and the smell of the sea makes you feel at home. Or it could be a place built entirely in your imagination. A lovely, slowly swaying bridge that you stand on, or an ancient oak in the autumn, or golden leaves falling all around you. And watch the golden orange sun pass over the horizon into twilight. Wherever this special, peaceful place is for you, take some time to imagine it as completely as you can all around you. See what you can see around you. Hear any sounds that would be around you. Feeling the weather, using all your senses. Now that you have your special place in your mind, bring yourself into the picture. Imagine that you are in this beautiful place. Take a walk and look at the lovely, peaceful, relaxing surroundings. Before, you were looking at this peaceful scene like a painting from the distance. Now you're part of this scene. You're living it. Be there in this beautiful place right now. What do you see around you? Just look around and see. What do you smell in the air? Can you smell the trees and the soil of the forest? Do you smell the salty air of the ocean side? Bring this fragrance into your visualization. Now reach out and touch something that's attractive and peaceful to you. How does it feel? Is it soft to your touch? You're living in this scene. You can feel the ground beneath you and the air on your skin. Just feel it. Now take a moment to listen. What sounds do you hear in this beautiful surrounding? Can you hear birds chirping? Do you hear the ocean waves? Perhaps there is music from an ancient flute in the background. Or maybe you hear the voice of an old friend that calms you. Whatever you hear, take a moment now to enjoy listening to it. Now bring to your mind something that you would like to manifest. It could be a goal that you want to achieve in any area of your life. Improved health or loving relationships or perhaps a better career. Think about something that you would like to have more of in your life. It could also be a quality that you would like to have. Imagine that what you want to have is already here. It has already happened. Picture it as clearly as possible in your mind. What you want to have or do or be. Imagine that thing has already happened. Now, in your mind's eye, surround your fantasy with a pink bubble. Put your goal inside this pink bubble. Pink is the color associated with the heart. And if this color vibration surrounds whatever you are visualizing, it will bring to you only that which is in perfect affinity with your being. So, right now, imagine your goal surrounded by a pink bubble. Imagine that it is already fulfilled and it is surrounded by a pink bubble. Now, the next step is to let go of this bubble. Now, let this bubble go and let it float off into the universe, still containing your vision. Imagine that you are letting this bubble go. The bubble still has all your fulfilled wishes inside it, and it is floating off into the universe with your vision inside it. This symbolizes that you are emotionally letting go. You are detaching yourself from the outcome while still gathering the energy for its manifestation. Let this pink bubble with your vision inside it float around the universe, attracting the energy that it needs to make your dream come true. Let this bubble float away as you relax in this beautiful place in nature. And this place in nature is your inner sanctuary. You can return to this place whenever you want, just using this visualization and allowing your mind to relax. Take a few moments to enjoy this feeling of having your wish fulfilled. You have allowed your vision to come true in this pink bubble that is floating off in the universe. And remember that you can always return to this place. Now slowly become aware of your surroundings. And slowly and gently, when you feel ready, open your eyes.
Welcome back, everyone. That was beautiful, Rupali. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, creative visualization is one of those very simple yet very profound and effective techniques that we can practice every single day. You don't have to do anything special. It just requires you to get clarity about what is it that you want to create in your life, or change in your life, or attract in your life, and go into this space, your inner sanctuary, and place the outcome in your awareness. Once again, I'm going to borrow from Neville here. Uh, and he always used to say, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And that is something that Dr. Wayne Dyer took on as his own mantra in his life. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So as you get into this inner sanctuary, and as you place into your awareness, into your imagination, the outcomes that you want to create in your life, you are literally assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled in that time, space, and sequence. And then you are releasing this intention to the universe, wrapped in this pink bubble, symbolically, energetically detaching yourself from the outcome, but knowing fully well that this or something better will come to pass in your life in the perfect time, space, and sequence. Of course, as I said, this just gets better with practice. So commit to yourself to do a small creative visualization practice every single day. Doesn't have to be for an hour. It can be as simple as 5 minutes. But the more you do it, the more you practice, the better it gets. And the more profound, the more deep your inner sanctuary starts to become.
Yeah, and you can practice this on your own. Whenever you have just 5 minutes, just spend 5 minutes relaxing, imagining being in the place in nature somewhere. That visualization of connecting with nature itself is so powerful, especially with COVID and everything. We can't really go out or travel, but at least in our mind's eye, we can imagine being there wherever we want to be. And from that place of relaxation is where that magic of manifestation happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And thank you for turning your videos on. We love to see everyone.
Absolutely. We love your live energy. Thank you, Susanna. Thank you, Sonali. And thank you for joining us, Martha.
All right. Thank you,
So
everyone.
with that, we'll let you go back into your world. Take care of yourself. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. And we'll see you again next Friday in our circle of love. Love you all.
Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Hey, Rupali,
Yes, Sona.
yeah, so today while logging na, they were just showing me that the host will start the meeting. But it was, the screen kept on showing like that only, so I joined late. You know what would be the reason for that?
Oh, maybe that's why we've...
Yeah, that's why maybe we have less people today.
Yeah. Well, looks
So I
like
thought I
Zoom decided to play up, but thanks for letting us know, Sonali.
Yeah, we'll see what went wrong.
sure. See you next
Thank you.
Friday.
Yeah, see you. Bye.
Yeah, bye.